So Fuentes, tell me more about him. I've been looking into him. Obviously I've heard that he's been deplatformed. I've heard that they say he's an anti-Semitic, ethno-nationalist. I've heard, these types of things. And I looked into him. I think some of his positions are quite sensible. I don't know that much about him, but I've seen his criticism of Zionism. And I know that he bumped heads with Ben Shapiro and the Daily Wire a bit. So what do you know about him? What do you make of him?
Yeah, look, I've met him, right? He's a very nice guy, right? Very nice guy. And again, I don't want to put words in his mouth, so I can only talk about some conversations I've had with him. Questions I had myself. Obviously, if he's got some extreme positions, then I want to know what they are. It doesn't mean that I'm going to completely discard the person, because I'm cool with people having a wide variety of positions. I'm completely for free speech, as opposed to a lot of these fake people who claim they were for free speech and now they are being exposed, which I know we're going to talk about in a bit. So with him, I actually thought, as you said, he was a white ethno-nationalist Christian, so he wanted just a white majority, right? I mean, not white majority, just white people, which we know that would never work in America, right? If you look at America itself, the founding fathers, who were the founding fathers? They were a mix of Christians, deists, Masons. So they had a wide mix of people who with different ideologies who were basically the founding fathers of America. So it wasn't even one religion, right? So coming back to him, he doesn't believe in this ethno-national state. I think he believes in, and I don't want to put words in his mouth from the conversation, in a white majority, but it is a multi-ethnic race and so that's his position in terms of immigration. The real reason he's been deplatformed is this, because when you hear that, you think that's not that bad. Now, he does believe, because we have the position that we believe Zionists are controlling things, right? Zionists have a huge amount of impact, because we know Christian Zionists are a lot more numerically bigger than Jewish Zionists, right? But his position obviously is that Jews run the world. And Jews are dominating, and Jews are the ones who are causing the problems. So whereas we believe that it's Zionism, which is an extreme element within Judaism, he believes, and so that's where he differentiates. But why should someone who believes that be deplatformed? We have people who are platformed who make the very same argument about Islam, even though it's a flawed argument, and yet not only are they platformed, for example, on Twitter, they boosted, right? So again, it shows this discrepancy. There is a protection of, for example, Zionism or even Judaism, which is not a balanced society, because what it should be is you have complete free speech.